So what if you could leave your Samsung problems in the comment section, and then instead of me only replying to you, I made an entire video showing you exactly how to solve that problem. Well, that's exactly what we are continuing to do here. In today's video, there are 6 more real-life Samsung problems from subscribers like yourself, involving shortcuts, automations, customizations, and even features that seem to have completely disappeared. So stay tuned, because someone else's problem could actually solve your problem too. So welcome and welcome back to the Doitright Tech channel, where I take you through everything tech and help you get the absolute best out of your Samsung devices. This is video number 6 of the Let's Build It series. The series where I take real-life Samsung problems and help you solve them. And if you want your problems to be featured in this video, explain exactly what you are hoping to achieve in the comment section and add the hashtag Let's Build It. But without wasting much time, let's dive right into the video. But don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any video that I post. On that note, let's go. So in one of the videos that I had made, there was a subscriber who actually had a long comment, which you saw in the beginning. He said, "Hey bro, I need some quick advice before deciding between Samsung and Oppo Find X." Now, what do I think about Oppo Find X? It is an amazing phone, I will be frank with you. But then he wanted to know if Samsung can do some of these things so that he could quickly get some things done. And the first one we're going to be looking at here, which is the first problem, is going to be to take tons of document photos or scan documents. So he wanted a quick lunge of the camera to do the scanning. Well, let me show you exactly what is going on here. Here on your Samsung, yes, you can actually come to camera and then be able to use your camera to scan documents. Let me show you. Take any document like this, hover your camera over it that way, and it's going to scan like this for you. You can tap on the text one for some of the phones, and for some, automatically it's just going to scan it with the scan button. So here I tap on scan, and then it's going to scan it this way, and I can save it. But this is not what I'm trying to advertise here. I'm advertising another one. Let's come here. So what you're going to be doing is coming into your phone, and then you can come into this side of things. That is your Google Drive. That's what we'll be using. So you can tap on your Google Drive like that and tap on the plus, and you're going to see here there's scan. You're going to tap on the scan. Now this scan is one of the best scans you can get because this is able to scan multiple images at the same time. You need to tap on this so that it's constantly trying to scan. Now you cannot just only scan one document like this. Automatically picks it up and scans it that way. But if you go to scan and you are scanning the same document again, it's going to tell you that you've scanned that already. Also, using this, you can scan multiple at the same time. So if I hover it over it this way, it's going to scan multiple, okay, at the same time and save all of them. Now, for ones that is scanned already, again, if I show them again, it's not going to scan them the second time because it's going to tell you that it scanned them already. Okay, so multiple can be scanned by just hovering your phone over them this way. It scans it already. Like that, you can scan another just like that. So not only are you able to scan multiple documents faster, but you can actually scan multiple documents at the same time and prevent yourself from scanning the same file or same document multiple times. So this is a way on your Samsung phone you can actually get that job done. And so I hope we are one step into bringing you to Samsung. Moving on. So the next problem, the same individual now stated that he wanted a way to trigger the voice recorder while the screen is off. So he would want to probably double tap the back of the phone to start the recorder or press the power button to start the recorder because he forgets things during meetings, work, and needs a quick one-touch audio memo. Now I'm going to be showing you multiple ways you can do this. The first one is just by using your lock screen as the first point you can trigger it from. So here, on your lock screen alone, you can hold down this way, go into your lock screen here. And once you're in the lock screen, you can just tap on add widget and then add a widget, which is recorder, like that. Select this or select that. And in real time, you actually be able to know whether you're recording. So when you save this, swipe away, we double tap to go to the home screen. You just take your phone and then you tap on recorder. Just wait a couple of seconds and the recording has started. But wait, this is just one way, and this one way it will be recording, except that you will not be seeing the recording. But he wants something that he's going to trigger with a button or a gesture. So let's look at this. We're just going to stop this. We now know this is possible. we're going to go inside the phone. So once you're here, we can swipe down, go into settings. While here, scroll till you get to advanced features. Once you're in here, come to the side button and select it. Long press cannot be configured for that, but double press. And once in here, you can actually come right here. As you can see, under double press, you can come here, tap on the wheel icon, and you can select the option to start recording. So not open the application, but start recording. Right, so once you've selected this as the option, what you're going to do now is leave the space. It's the recorder start. And now when the screen is off, double tap it, immediately it's just going to start recording for you. So this also is easy to do. I'm going to be showing you another way to use a back tap to get the same job done. Very simple too. So we're just going to stop this, discard this. And as of now, as you can see, we have not unlocked it. All right, so to unlock it, we'll now be here and unlock it. Now, the next thing is to go into Good Lock, then come inside here, register. Then in here, you're going to come here to back tap action, select this. Then in here, you can come to double tap. And under double tap, you can come here into open app and select the wheel icon. Here, you're going to get all the applications you can play with. So you're going to go down here into recorder, and you've got voice recorder here, which is not the right one, but the voice recorder here. You're just going to select it and you have the option to start recording. And once you've selected that, you're good to go, except that unlike in your case where you want the screen to be off, this would not work when the screen is off because it wants to work with the screen on. So if you double tap the back of your phone, it's actually going to start recording. But again, this one, not when the screen is off. So you can set different gestures or different actions to actually trigger that. But there you have two options that can have you start the recorder even when your phone is locked. So I guess we're just one step away from inviting you to some sun. Moving on. Okay, so his third question, which is our third problem, is where he's asking, what's the fastest shortcuts to creating reminders? Would a fingerprint gesture or routines work as well? The answer is yes, you can actually use your fingerprint to trigger a routine from unlock, but that is still a lengthy process. You want to add a reminder, you're now going to fingerprint and then reminder face is going to open and now you have to input all those details. That is kind of long. Yes, so for me, I don't think that works because it's a waste of time. What you can do easily over here is just do this. Hey Bixby, set a reminder that I have a doctor's appointment at the Ream Mall at 5 o'clock.
I added a reminder called doctor's appointment at the Ream Mall for 5 p.m. today.
So yeah, this I believe is the fastest way to put in a reminder. But if you still wanted to see a routine type, follow me. So all you want to do is swipe down this way and go into modes and routines. Once you're inside here, you can tap on this, and if you want the trigger to be a particular fingerprint, you just type finger and then you select finger, the particular finger, that when I unlock with this finger, then what should happen? Then maybe I want reminder. So is it to find a reminder, create a reminder, show a reminder, or update a reminder? Let's say just reminder. Then under reminder, there are all these reminders. Is it to add a new reminder? Or so let's say add a new reminder. That is what it should do. So I can save it like that. And anytime I'm inside my lock screen and I unlock with the special finger, which is this, immediately it brings me into reminder. So it is the easiest one to create. For me, I think Bixby is the fastest way to get your reminders in. If you didn't know this, I'm glad I was able to show you. And on that note, at One Self-Investor One, welcome to Samsung. Here we had our other comment from an individual. They said, I need some help figuring out how to keep my screen on for more than 10 minutes or keep his gaming running in the background for a period. He stated that he knows of the developer option, which keeps the screen on while the phone is on charge, which is true. There is one like that I'll show you shortly. But is there another way to do it? He says to give details, he likes to keep his phone idle when gaming and while working. He doesn't want it to interact the game, but he wants it under battery charging. So let's show you. So this, first and foremost, those who don't know about what he's talking about, the developer option that has your phone on charge and your screen stays on, this is it. When you go into settings, come into your about phone and go into software details, you tap the build number multiple times, you're actually going to get the option to input your PIN your unlock pin. Once you put your unlock pin inside, you're now going to get developer option activated. Inside developer option, you can actually search for it outside here or come inside. You can see here, stay awake. So if you turn this on, your screen will be awake while you're charging your phone. So your screen will almost not go off unless you press the power button to send it off to sleep. But what he's asking for is not this. So the other one, just keep the screen on for more than 10 minutes, because when you come here into settings and scroll down to display and you try to see your screen timeout, you find out that the screen timeout maximum is 10. That's why he's saying 10. So this is what you're going to do, bro. So what you're going to do is come here into Good Lock. If you don't know what Good Lock is, it is an application that does amazing for Samsung devices. It allows you with so many forms of customization and productivity hacks inside your Samsung phone. So once we are in here, we're going to be going into Display Assistant. As you saw, we had display, and that had to do with the display of the screen holding on for some time. But now inside Display Assistant, which is assisting the display, you can see right here, keep screen on. And this screen will stay on for 30 minutes. So you just want to come inside here. And once you're here, you can toggle this very one on, which is going to give you a quick settings button. Once you've selected this, when you swipe down this way, you'd find it right there. So this one keeps your screen on. If I turn this on, now if you come here, you're going to see this, keep screen on. So keep screen on is running. If you use this for a long time, your battery usage can increase. That's normal, but there you have it. So it is actually something that is possible. And for this, the screen will stay on for 30 minutes. Keep screen on will immediately turn off when any of these things are done. That's if you turn the screen off on your own, or you reboot your device, or the battery is below 15%, then it will turn it off automatically, like trigger it off. But other than that, your screen is actually going to stay on for 30 minutes straight. So if you didn't know this, I'm glad I was able to show you. Moving on. There's another comment from somebody. This is what they said. They said, thank you for your logical, clear presentation. I have a Samsung S24 Ultra, similar to what I'm using here, and it's running Android 16, same thing here, One UI 8.5, same thing here. I would like to have an edge lighting to display after missed call when screen is locked, and to remain lit until that notification is dismissed. If possible, I would also like to assign different edge lighting colors and styles for different contexts. This was possible in earlier Samsung models, but I hope you can achieve it even by taking recourse to third-party applications. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, I'm sure there are third-party applications that can do that, but during my search, I didn't go that far. But I wanted to make this video and then explain how or why this is not possible in recent time. So currently, your Samsung phone normally from the phone itself is not possible. Let me show you. So routines aside, let's look at the edge lighting effect itself. So I'm going to swipe down, go into settings, and then here I'm going to go into notifications. Then in notifications, I'm going to come into notification, pop-up and style. And then here, I'm going to come here to add lightning effect and select this. Inside here, we can see several things, and where you should be able to change things is advanced. And advanced, you can keep it on for some time, but you cannot choose when it should stay on. Okay. Now, and while in here also, we can see this option to show brief pop-up even while screen is off. So even if we turn this on, we will get a pop-up even when screen is off, but we cannot keep it for that long because we are only limited to keeping it for as long as we can set it here, which is a couple of seconds. Okay, so we cannot hold it for a very long time. But then let's look at routines and how we could probably try and how it would not work because of what we are given or we're dealt with. So here we come into routines. So we hit plus, and then in here we see when we receive a notification. Okay, so notification received. Okay, so if a notification is received from where, maybe from the core application, so we can select app and say phone. So if it's received from the phone, so if it's a missed call, it is from the phone, right? Okay, so we select that. So if we receive a notification from the phone application, and then what do we want to happen? Edge lighting. Edge lightening. So edge lighting, we're going to come here into edge lighting effect. So we select this. Then we pick which one we want and then hit done. But you see how we cannot keep it. We don't get the option to keep it for any longer except right here. That's it. We can only limit it to that extent. So it cannot hold it for that long. Now the automations have kind of made some very simple things near impossible. All right, so with this, we are saying if any notification comes from the phone application, and then we can come here and save it. Okay, like this. But what would a notification from the phone application look like? So this here is a notification from the application, from the phone application. So that's a phone call from the phone application. And so when it ends, then it's going to now come as a notification from the phone application. Okay. So when the call is coming, you're not getting a notification, but when the call has ended is when you're getting a notification. So what we can do is, if we have come here inside settings and gone to notification, come inside here, notification pop-up style, and then selected the option of show brief of this on when the screen is off, then now when the screen is off and we receive the phone call, so you see the phone call comes through and we have the lighting around the first couple of seconds and it's going to go, even though a routine has been set up for that. We can come here into good lock, go into edge lighting, and in here when we turn edge lighting on, everything in edge lighting plus, we can also have available when the screen is turned off. So with this turned on, we can also show when the screen is off brighter. All right, so with this option selected, we can now go off and try again. We receive a phone call like this and the phone call ends. So you can see the edge lighting there, but it's only able to last for that long. It cannot last any longer than that. Okay, so that is the reason why that is going to be near impossible to do. Yeah, so even though it didn't solve the problem, I hope that you have a fair idea of why that is going to be a tough one. He also asked if it's possible to assign for different contacts, different lights, and the answer is yes. And I'm sure at this point, he's probably thinking about the normal edge lighting, which is the easiest one to use. Currently, all the notifications that are coming to my phone, if I've come here into notification and then to pop-up style and then into this very space, and I've selected this very one you see here, I have already come into color and given it orange as that, and then I've left it like that. But if I come here into edge lighting effect keywords, I can select for particular contacts. All I need to do is tap right here and then put the name of the contact person that is going to come. Now this is very tricky because when a message comes from something like here, it comes with the name of the contact. You can see that. In this case, it is a group. It comes with the name of the group on top. So it's important that you put the name of the group. When your WhatsApp is locked, it's going to come with the name WhatsApp. So if it has to do with a contact, your question is, where is that message coming from and how is that message going to look like? If WhatsApp is not locked, then it will come with the name of the person. So you can put the name of the person inside. I'll show you an example. So you can see here, almost all WhatsApps are coming as WhatsApp like that. So there's a message coming in and you can see it comes with the name of the person. So if it's coming with the name of the person, then if you input the name of the person there, you should be good to go. So now let's look at something. The name of the person is DNA host stand, okay? If I come here into settings, notification, the pop-up style, and then come here into advanced and put that name, case sensitive DNA host stand. As you can see, it matches it directly, okay? Once I'm done with this, I can come and hit on the plus and change that one alone to blue. So we remember almost all of them are coming in orange. So now when a message is received from that very person, it's going to be different. So if that message comes from that person, we can see blue around. So you can select for specific contacts depending on how the notification comes in. Now, for you to better understand this part, I made a dedicated video for just explaining keywords, and you can find it here in the top right corner. If you didn't know this, I'm glad I was able to show you. Moving on. Now, next, someone asked this, is that Samsung keyboard? The person asked if that is Samsung keyboard in the video he was watching, and he proceeded to say couldn't find how to show the microphone button that you have at the bottom. So let me show you what microphone button he's talking about. To do that, we're going to go into any space like this where we can summon that keyboard, and then we have the microphone button at the bottom. So what you can do here is you go into settings in your Samsung keyboard, But let's look at how to go into it from anywhere. So you go into settings, and once in settings, you're going to scroll all the way down till you get to general management. And in here, you're going to come to Samsung keyboard settings. Then scroll down till you get to voice input, and then have one of them selected. Once you selected whichever one you want, in this case, Samsung voice input, then it will be set to be at that bottom. So that if I come into any space like this, and then I tap on this, hello. So I have been trying to reach you for a while now, but it's quite difficult to get a hang of you. So call me. So with that, we're able to make our inputs possible. But you would find out that while we're in here, we get few options. Either none has been selected, which if you come now into that space, you're going to just find the keyboard there and not the voice input, or you could have selected the Google option. If I hold down on that keyboard, you can see we don't get that option for voice. But once we have come here, and in this second example, we're going to pick one of those, then you would see that here now we have it here. And when I hold down on it, you can now get the normal input or hold down and get the voice input. So unless you selected the voice input, you're not going to get that option for the microphone at the bottom. All right, so this here is solution. If you didn't know this, I'm glad I was able to show you. And those there are 6 more Samsung problems from subscribers solved. But remember, this series depends on your questions. So don't just write, can you help me with my Samsung? Tell me exactly the situation, what you're trying to make your phone do, what is happening instead, and what have you already tried. Then you add the hashtag let's build it, because your problem could be the solution to 1,000 more Samsung users' problems also. But without wasting much time, please don't forget to hit the like, smash the subscribe button to come back for more, and hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any video that I post. On that note, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.